Hey everyone, it's Jen. I'm going to be going through my highlighters today, doing a little bit of a declutter. I'm not going to probably get rid of a lot because this year I'm actually going to be going through a lot of my stuff and using it and seeing what I physically like and what I don't. And I have used a few things in the last couple of days that I know I'm not too keen on. So I want to go through all that and swatch a couple of things and see what I think. So hope you'll join me and stay till the end. I'm just going to flip the phone around here so you guys can see what I have. All of these are my highlighters. Now, this is a lot. I used to collect, well, I do still kind of collect the MAC ones, but I felt like I had to have every single highlighter that was like new and came out. And this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And in the last few years, I haven't really bought a whole lot of makeup at all. And I feel like I just it stopped and then I missed out on a ton of stuff because I just wasn't as into makeup. I had a kid and I was doing everything in my life differently, like barely wearing makeup and other things are more important. And now I'm actually finding that I have more time to actually use the makeup that I have. And I'm not enjoying some of the stuff that I actually own. So with the quarantine and everything, I'm still working and stuff like that. So I sometimes work from home and I sometimes have to leave to go to work. But all in all, like I do have more time, I think, in the evening and the weekend, especially to try and like ease my mind of all the stuff that's going on and trying to be safe. I just want to focus on the stuff in my collection, declutter, kind of alleviate some of that anxiety and stress that I have going on in my life by getting rid of the things that I'm not using. And it's just very overwhelming when I look at all this stuff. It's incredibly overwhelming thinking, what do I use? What do I like? I don't even have a favorite highlighter, if I'm being completely honest. I have all this stuff to use and I don't have a favorite highlighter. And that's because I don't go to just one. I have so much to use that I don't know which one I like the best. And I want to actually sort of minimize the things. I probably won't minimize a whole lot right now because I do want to try a lot of this out and maybe get used or pan or something. But let's just start going through and see what we have here. So I'm going to start off with this first because I want to actually put some of these away as I'm talking. We'll start with this Sephora Pantone Universe. I don't even remember when this magenta shade was like the color of the year, but it has this beautiful highlighter in it, and that's why I put it with my highlighter palettes. Because of this, I don't typically wear these, but I have this one, and I've never actually, I don't think I've physically worn that. And it looks nice. Like it looks like it has some nice sheen to it. And I still want to try and use this. So I think what I might do is put this whole palette into like a future project pan or something. So I'm going to hang on to this one for now, and I'll set that one aside. And then I have the Hourglass. This is the ambient lighting palette in dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. And when I worked at Sephora, this came back in stock because it was always out. And I finally got my hands on it and I never used it. So this is another thing that I'd actually like to start using, especially now that it's spring. I'd like to at least get a little bit of glow to my skin and use something that I feel would be like light, finely milled, just add a little bit of extra glow to my face. Yeah, so I'm going to try and probably put that in a project soon as well, but I obviously won't use both of those up in a year, I don't think. This one is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette. I don't even think I remembered I had this. I have the blush palette as well. I think this is like, it looks like I have a few brush strokes in there. It doesn't look like I have much use in those two or any use at all. So I'm going to hang on to this because it's really new. It's one of the newer items that I have in my collection. So I'm going to, of course, keep that and try and get some use out of that. And I have okay, so this is like brand new to me. I just got this Hyper Real Glow by MAC. I saw it. I was, like I said, I'm late to the party. I have missed out on a lot of different things, and I've just been starting to sort of order some newer things because I feel like some of my older stuff kind of needs to just go. It's probably expired. So this is the Hyper Real Glow by MAC, and it's got 3 beautiful shades in it. This one's really dark, so I'm not really sure. I'm sorry about the mirror. I'm not really sure that I'm going to get too much use out of this Rosy Cheer, but I do want to hang on to the other two, especially because I love my MAC highlighters, but this is the newer one, so I kind of wanted to have something in palette form, except I don't really have a whole lot of other MAC things in palette form except for this item. So this was one of their, I think, holiday collections, and it still has the wrap on it. It still has this. I haven't even touched this. I can't remember the name. It says MAC Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact. Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact and Fair. So there's a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. I will keep this because if we ever do get to travel again, I think that would be something really nice to take with, and the stuff just came off, so I'm just gonna chuck that. But those are two MAC items that I desperately want to try that I haven't even like touched yet. Of course, the Real Glow one is brand new. And then I have this Becca Jaclyn Hill compact with the 3 highlights in it. This is another thing that I had to get my hands on. I apologize for this. I had something I had to get my hands on when I worked at Sephora, and I don't really use this that much. I do have Champagne Pop, I believe. Yes, I have it in a single. So I don't really know why I have this. I think it's because of Pearl. This color here, which is absolutely stunning, which is like that really bright glowy highlight right here. And I don't want to get rid of that because I don't have Pearl in a single, and I don't have this brushed copper in a single either. Not that I would ever wear that actually. So I'm just gonna, like, this is non-existent. I'm never gonna get to use that. So I'll just use it for these 2 shades, and maybe I'll try and pan that this year actually. That might be something good to pan entirely. And then I have the Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl, and this was a collab with someone. I think it's Cassie something, I can't remember, and it's not on here, but this has Turn It On Pearl, Crank It Up Pearl, and Blow a Fuse Pearl, and those are just the really glittery shades. This one has a lot of glitter in it, which is not my jam, but again, something I just apparently had to have in the past that I would like to get some use out of, so hopefully I can do that sometime in the near future. And then I also have this Bobbi Brown highlight. This is a trio pack or whatever you want to call it. I always keep these in because I never use it, but it has the yellowy based, the more peachy brown based, and then the pink one. I do have one that looks incredibly similar to this in a single, and these shimmer bricks is not something that I normally gravitate toward. So, and this one again is just like this brushed copper. I don't need that. I really don't need the dark shades. And I probably won't use this pink one, but I do really like this golden one. So that's a shame because 2 out of 3, like this one looks more like it could be a blush. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about this one. I'll probably hang on to it just for now until I can decide down the road, but this might be something that leaves my collection because honestly I have so many different highlighters, and I'm probably not going to be able to really use that one like to its fullest potential. Also I have this Revolution Makeup Collection Pro Illuminate highlight. This is just a beautiful, it feels almost like cream powder as a highlight, and it's beautiful, and it's drugstore, and I don't have a whole lot of drugstore stuff, so I'm going to hang on to that. And then the next thing that I have in my collection is this Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm not going to get rid of any of these Anastasia palettes because they were pricey, and even though some of the shades are too dark, see, here's that light shade again. Oh, it's way whiter than the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette. That's this one here, way lighter. So I'm going to hang on to this one because it's, of course, beautiful and a little bit different. And I thought maybe I could get rid of the Jaclyn Hill one, but I don't really want to do that if the shades are different. And then I have these 3, of course, the Glow Kit, the other Glow Kit, and the other Glow Kit. So this is in That Glow, Gleam, and Sun Dipped. And I know you all know what these look like. I don't really have to go into swatches. This one's really deep, but it's very good for summer because I get super, 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 super dark. This one is very light, kind of mid-shade, mid-tone. Can't talk today. Sorry, guys. There's that one. And then the Sun Dipped. I did get rid of the other one. I couldn't remember what it was called. It had 6 pans in it. And it was so chalky and like glittery and dark. I didn't like that one, so I got rid of that one. Just not for me, and I have enough. So that's those. And then I also have this Aurora Glow Kit, which I loved. I wanted the Moonchild one as well, but I don't even use this, which I think I should, because that is just like, these are so beautiful. I'm going to definitely keep this one and use this more often. I'm going to at least try. This year I'm going to try and use my makeup quite a bit. This is the Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette by NYX. Some of these shades are too dark, but I really like this yellowy one. I think this was the one I liked. Yeah, the yellowy one, this one, and then this one on the far side here. I really like those three. And it's kind of nice that there's also like a lavender shade in here as well. So I'm going to hang on to that, especially too because it is drugstore and I don't have a lot of drugstore stuff. And this last palette one that I have is the Laura Mercier palette. And it's called Fall in Love Face Illuminator Collection. And so that is what it looks like. And it's beautiful. Of course, the one shade is too dark, but that's quite all right. Okay, so that's it for palettes. So let's start going through these. I'm going to start with my non-MAC items first. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. So this one is Laura Mercier. These two are both Laura Mercier palettes or compacts. And I keep them all in the boxes because I feel like they stay better. I do have one of those, I don't think it's Allegory, but it's some kind of blush holder that you can put the compacts in and they just stand up. But I like this a lot better. This one is incredibly neutral. I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot on my skin. It just kind of is there, but it's a little natural. It's kind of nice. I don't really have a whole lot of just natural looking highlights, but that's also not my thing. So this one I may consider passing along in the future, but I'm going to hang on to this one for now. And then this one is an Indiscretion. And I don't even remember what half of these look like, you guys, because I never... Oh, this one's the beautiful one. So this one, I believe... What is this called? So Indiscretion. It is in this little palette, but I can't get rid of it because I absolutely love this. I think what I might do is pull this out more and use it a little more. It's kind of deep though, actually, if I'm being honest. But I'll play around with that a little bit and see if I want to hang on to it, because if I don't need it, I also have the one in the little compact that has the 4 shades in it. So yeah, I might have 2 Laura Mercier full-size highlighters in the future that I'm gonna get rid of, but for now I'm gonna hang on to it because it has a very nice, like, finely milled sparkle to it. It's really pretty. So I also have a single of the Bobbi Brown Pink Quartz highlighter. This one is actually very pretty. It's not all pink, so it does have a little bit of a brownish tinge to it. It's a little darker than the Laura Geller one, so I might even pass this one along before I would pass along the Laura Geller one. But it's also, I think, a bit lighter than the one in the Shimmer Brick palette, so I might even just get rid of that whole Shimmer Brick palette, because even though that yellow is absolutely stunning, I can't even get over how beautiful, like, this is the yellow one here. I can't get over how beautiful that is. Like, it's just gorgeous. So I'm having a hard time with that. Sorry about all the package opening, you guys. I can't even edit this because I'm just doing this quickly on my phone. This is Pink Glow. This is going nowhere. I love this. It's so pretty and shimmery and finely milled, and it's, oh, love it. And I think that I might actually get rid of that 3-pack palette. I might do that. Anyhow, this is the Bronze Glow from Bobbi Brown. And this one is going nowhere as well. It's so stinking pretty, and it's a little deeper, kind of like the, I want to say, is it Pink Quartz? I can't remember which one it is now. I have an issue, you guys. I can't even remember which one I swatched where, so I'll have to go back into this video later on and check it out because I've already forgot. I'm just, you guys know what these are about. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlights and Peach Nectar Riviera and Starlight. They're going nowhere. I'm not even touching those. These drugstore highlighters from Revolution, they're the Vivid Baked highlighters. They are also going nowhere. I decluttered one a while ago and I'm going to keep those because, again, drugstore palettes. This one is from NARS. It is Albatross. It's also going nowhere. It's white as hell, but man, is it beautiful. Then we're going to work on, I think, yeah, let's try this one here. Let's do this one here. So you guys know all of these. I'm not even going to do anything with these. This is the Champagne Pop. I have, what is the shades on here? Yes, Moonstone, Opal, Rose Quartz, Prismatic Amethyst, and Vanilla Quartz. These are going nowhere. This one's just one of those little impulse buy ones because why do I need another full size? These I want to show you though. These are incredible highlighters. These are from Makeup Forever, and this one is in the shade Pro Light Fusion 01. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got like that iridescence, really beautiful highlight. Just gorgeous. And this one's in Profusion 2. And this one's just a little more golden. Oh, love it. Love it so much. I hope you can see that. It's so beautiful. Keeping both of those. My Mary Luminizer. This is going nowhere. You guys know this is just gorgeous. And yeah, it's going nowhere. And I also have these 3 from Laura Geller. This is a pain in the rear end though to like have these in these awful boxes. So this one's Peach Glow. It's super pretty. Let's see if I can. That's gorgeous. These are so gorgeous. I love these. I hate the packaging, but I love the highlighters themselves. But this awful packaging, I just hate it. And then this one's the Charming Pink. That one's beautiful too. I hope you can see these. I'll be doing something with lighting soon once I, you know, do this for a few more months and kind of go through my stuff and all that, you know, all that stuff, find some time and things with work and stuff. And this one is Gilded Honey. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah. That is not going anywhere. So nothing decluttered from here, but I actually think that I might be getting rid of that 3-pack from the Bobbi Brown, like these 3. I think I might be getting rid of those, even though I don't have anything else that's like this yellow. So I'm just gonna have a look and see what these MAC ones are like. Okay, I was a sucker for MAC. I'm still a sucker for MAC, but I have to declutter something. So this is what I'm wearing on my face today, very lightly. It's a all over face and body highlight, and it's incredibly powerful, like just incredibly powerful. I hope you can see that. It's just glowy, like it's stupid, amazing, beautiful. Love it. And not getting rid of this. Whisper of Guilt. This is not going anywhere. It took me years and years and years to get my hands on one of these. This one, Soft and Gentle. I have a feeling, I think I'm going to be getting rid of this today. This one's going to be decluttered. As beautiful as this looks, it does absolutely nothing to my skin whatsoever. It looks gorgeous there in a swatch. I don't know if you can see that. Awful swatch. I'll show you on this side. It looks beautiful on the skin there, but it just doesn't do much. Like when I put it on today, it literally did nothing. Oh, now it's working. Maybe it had some pan or something on it. Oh yeah, that's still pretty. Okay, I'm keeping this one. I was going to be like getting rid of this because I had used it 2 days in a row and it did absolutely nothing for my skin, and now it's now it's working. I think that's the issue. You have to just threaten to get rid of them and then maybe they'll start working for you again. This one is in Redhead. It was one of my very favorites. It has like 4 different shades in it. So it has like a nice deeper like reddish highlight, which is really kind of peachy red, and then it has like, it gets lighter and lighter as you go down. These few here were my favorite. If you can see in the pan, I don't know if you can see that, but I've definitely used a lot of the lighter shades. So I'm going to try and use this just a little bit this year, and then once I use up as much as I can of the light side, I'm going to declutter this. So I'll take this out of my collection and call this one a day. And then the last one in this palette here is Lightscapade, and this one I'm not a fan of. This is the newer packaging when they came out with the different packaging for the MAC products. I hated that all of my beautiful palettes were like this, and then they went and changed them to these god-awful packages that have this like stupid magnetic closure. And this one does nothing for me. It literally does nothing at all for me. And it looks super pretty in a swatch, but I feel like when I use this, it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know what to do because I really love it. I love all these MAC ones and I don't want to get rid of them, so I think I have an issue. I don't even think I've gotten rid of a single one yet. I have a problem, you guys. Okay, so basically this is a collection video. If I'm being honest, like, I don't have anything really that's like this one highlighter here. I'm gonna try that out, and I think I may declutter the Bobbi Brown pack in a few days. And then I'm also gonna try and use up maybe that pearl color in the Jaclyn Hill palette and then declutter the other two. I think that's what I might do because I'm really enjoying I don't even know if I want to get rid of this. I think I should get rid of this. I'm going to hang on to Lightscapade. I'm going to use up Redhead. I'm not going to get rid of any of these. I have Global Glow, Double Definition, Superb. I'll show you guys a couple of swatches of these. I hate that I'm not doing that for you right now because there's just so much and I can't edit this. So I'm just going to show you. Again, this is that hideous packaging. Global Glow is very dark. It's incredibly dark. And I don't actually need this. So I'm going to declutter this one because that's just far too dark and I'll never use it. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Back to MAC. There's one done. This is Double Definition. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. I bought this when I couldn't find Whisper of Guilt because this is so glowy and gold, and this was just such a nice looking like bronze, so it is like a nice shimmery bronzer for the face. So I'm going to keep this one because I really like this. Even though it's old, I should probably get some extra use. You can tell I used to use this constantly. This is Superb. That's so beautiful. It's going nowhere. I love it. I feel like they need to step it up with their highlighters though. I think Whisper of Guilt was like a cult favorite. It was amazing. And this is another one that I had got. This is in Shaft of Gold. When I couldn't get Whisper of Guilt, I was like, okay, I'll just buy something else that's kind of similar. But this is just super bronzy as well, so can I use it as a blush or a bronzer? No, that's orange. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I might actually hang on to it for collector purposes, but I will not be using it. This is the one I'll be using. I may declutter that down the road because there's no reason for me to keep it. You guys see I have problems. This one is in Oh Darling, and this was the one that was like in lieu of Whisper of Guilt. If you couldn't get your hands on that, this was like the next best thing. And Show Gold, these are all those iridescent-y type extra dimension skin finishes that they brought out that have just so much glitter and shine to them. They're all beautiful. I'm not going to swatch every single one of those because I am going to be keeping them. So there's Show Gold, there's Double Gleam, there's Soft Frost, there's Beaming Blush, or yeah, Beaming Blush, and then I have these two, which literally do not know why I wasted my money on these. I think it's because they're Star Trek. I don't even watch Star Trek. I've never seen a single episode, but I love the packaging. I wish they did all their packaging with that matte black and then this pop of chrome kind of thing. This one is super, super dark. You see that? Super, super dark. I am actually going to declutter this one. So I've decluttered 2, which is nice because seriously, I don't know why I wasted my money on that. And then this one's in Luna Luster. This one will definitely work, I believe. This one's got the really light shades to it with like little purple streaks going through, but it's a little more pinky. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, that one's okay. I can hang on to that one for a little bit, but pretty sure down the road I'm going to be decluttering that one because there's no point in hanging on to something that I'm literally not going to use. So I'm going to move those there. Then I have my my Whisper of Guilt, and then this amazing, beautiful studio finish in gold. So gorgeous. I recommend you guys get that for sure. So I have decluttered Global Glow, Highly Illogical. I can't believe I'm decluttering MAC. This one will be decluttered. This is Redhead. I will be using just this portion probably in a future pan, and then it's going to be gone because I won't need it. And then I do believe, you guys, I think I'm going to get rid of my Bobbi Brown trio because let's be real, I have enough. And oh, this is so beautiful though. You guys, I can't do it. Let's try this on. Oh yeah, no, I can't get rid of that. It's too beautiful. I'll just try and use that one single thing up, and then these other two, ugh, I wish I could just depot it. They should have them where you can just like take out the pan and whatever, but then why would you buy this, right? Yeah, so I might try use this as a blush. I'll use this as a highlighter. This is definitely not a bronzing shade. It would probably be a blush topper if anything. But yeah, that's pretty much the way this is gonna go. I'm gonna hang on to it for that one shade. I'm not gonna actually get rid of it. So I've only decluttered technically 3 items, but that's better than I thought I was going to. And I do have a couple of these cream highlighters, which I'm gonna hang on to because 2 are little samples. So this one's in Cover FX Drops and Moonlight. This is, oh sorry, this is the Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter and Stunner. So I'm going to use those up in future pans. And then this one I just like because I like to add this to my foundation before I add it to my skin when I want a nice look. And this one's in Morning Light. So shake well. Okay, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't really have anything else to share with you right now. Really hope you enjoyed that. Sorry for the up close hello. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry I didn't get rid of too much. I didn't plan on getting rid of too much, but I'm happy that I got rid of something, to be honest. I got rid of 2 different things that I actually thought I was gonna get rid of. I thought I was gonna get rid of the Lightscapade, which I put on the end of my nose and my lips, and it actually just looks like a setting powder, so I might be getting rid of that one as well, because what's the point on keeping something that just looks like a setting powder when I have 3,000 setting powders to use still. But we'll see. It's MAC stuff, and I just don't want to like get rid of it because I put in a lot of money and effort in getting this stuff, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I know it was really long, and thank you for your patience with me and my videos for now. They're not really correctly edited or anything like that, so you're getting all the lumps and bumps and sneezes and weird blinks and me talking funny. You're getting it all. So thank you for being so patient with me while I'm getting through this time until I use my video camera again and get set up with editing and stuff. So happy Easter, you guys. I wish you all the best and be safe, and let me know if there's anything in my collection that you didn't see that you think I should get. Also, let me know what you thought of some of the shades that you think I should get rid of, because you can tell I was a little bit hesitant with some of the things. So if you can sort of like inch me along in saying, hey, maybe you don't need that, maybe this shade looks like this shade, let me know, and I'll go back and like I'm gonna do some more swatches and things like that, and maybe in the future I'll do another declutter and update you with that. But please like, please subscribe, help me out with my channel, and I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.